Hey guys, it's Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for finding me. I do sound like a broken record. I know. I say this every single time, but if you could subscribe, like the video, comment, and all that stuff, it really does help with YouTube's algorithm and pushing us out to new people. We're actually on the road to 2,000 subs now, which is insane to me because I felt like I was doing like, oh, we're on the road to 750, we're on the road to 1,000, like couple months ago, like maybe like last October, November. So it is just insane. Like we've had all these new subs and all this new like activity on the channel, lots of views, like lots of thumbs up, lots of comments. So it's been really awesome, and I can't thank everyone enough. Thank you for finding us. It means a lot that people care about what we're doing. So today I have a big box, and I don't know what's in it. I have absolutely no idea. I do know who it's from. It is from PerryFan49, who is one of the greatest supporters of our channel, always comes through with really great information in the comments, tremendous amounts of enthusiasm, has sent me Super Cop Blu-ray, which if I scoot my head, you should be able to see right there, and has sent me Jackie Chan music on CD, has sent me an awesome box of VCDs, which I've already opened and should be on the channel if you want to go check that out. I really don't know what's in here, and I'm really excited to open it up. I cut the box open because I didn't want to have to do the whole thing of like making you wait for me or like do the editing of like, no, I'm gonna dig into this. So, oh, okay, I hear some packaging slips. Yep, okay, I'm gonna take that out. And oh, there's the letter. Let's see what we got. Another addition to the collection. Oh, hopefully you will see this by Jackie Chan's 67th birthday. I missed it. So I got this package a couple days ago. So I think it was probably like the 10th when I got it. And his birthday was the 7th. And I was going to do a video on all my Jackie Chan releases for his birthday. And then basically chaos ensued. If you've been watching the channel, you know that I had this like horrible toothache. The whole side of my head has been hurting. I have to have a root canal. And my wife was sick. My kid was sick. It's just like one of those things where just like everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And so I missed Jackie Chan's birthday. But so this is just from PerryFan49, but we have like a huge mutual love of Jackie Chan. Obviously, if you watch this channel, you know that I love Jackie Chan. So, oh wow, mystery. So this comes like this, very well packaged. I'm not sure what's in here, so let's take a peek. And I think we know that there's a theme here now, right? Mr. Jackie. So, wow, this is an incredible condition. What? No. What? Are you kidding me? Dragon Lord. What is Japanese? No. What? Where did this even come from? Well, I mean, I know where it came from because I can read the Japanese, but like, what? How did you even get this? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. So, if you don't watch this channel, if you're new here and you're just seeing this video, one of the things that we are doing is building an archive of Hong Kong cinema materials. I have been named an affiliate professor and scholar in residence at the Marymount Institute, which is a scholarly institute at Loyola Marymount University, which is in Los Angeles. And the plan is that we're going to work with the library. And maybe the film school. It's kind of like still up in the air because obviously COVID is happening. So I've been on campus like having meetings with people. I did meet with the provost who really got behind our project and everything like that. But the plan is to work with the university to create, wow, look at this. Are you kidding me? To create an archive of Hong Kong cinema materials. And so this kind of stuff is like so essential to like, this is so, like this just one thing. There's a lot more stuff in this box. This one thing, look at this, more than the next Bruce Lee, is just like so incredible. And one of the things that we're going to be doing with our Patreon eventually, once I get around to it, is there's so much stuff in that one envelope that I showed you that I'm not going to show you every single thing because it will take the rest of my life, but I am going to look at it once I'm done making this video. We will start scanning stuff. I have a personal scanner at home that I'll use to scan smaller format stuff like magazines and Blu-ray covers and VHS covers and DVD covers and stuff like that. And then on campus, hopefully we can use like a larger format scanner if we start collecting like posters and other materials like that. And the idea is to create both a digital archive and a physical archive. And then like the digital archive, we could use like maybe Patreon for like people who like fund, us purchasing stuff that we end up buying. Maybe we could put that on Patreon. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. I have to put the box down because there's so much stuff in here it's going to start sliding off my lap. So my head might disappear from the frame for just a second here. I even have to move my chair to get in here. But, oh wow. Oh man. I'm trying hard not to look and ruin the surprise for myself. Okay, so here, let's start with this. Jackie Chan, My Stunts. So this is, like a documentary about stunt work and how the stunts are done, and like behind the scenes footage and stuff like that. Well, it's 97 minutes long, and this is a VCD. So it'll probably be like a double. This is just ridiculous. Like, people are too nice to me. I know it's not for me personally. Like, I'm going to hoard this in my personal collection. Like, it's going into this archive that we're building that hopefully someday will be accessible to the public, right? So people can come and look at it. And like, we do plan on having film screenings once we are back on campus. And if we do screenings for which we have like pertinent materials, we could like bust those out and people could have a look at them and stuff like that. There's various spaces on campus where we can do screenings. So we're kind of looking into that and like doing Q&As and things of that nature. Okay, so what else do we have? Oh man, we know who that is, don't we? That's Andy Lau. What is this? Ooh, oh, it looks like, is it in, oh, it's in Chinese. I think this is an Andy Lau CD. I know that he has like, obviously he's had like a lot of hits and he does like, he's toured in the US before and stuff like that too. This is so cool. I love these like artifacts of the Hong Kong cinema and the culture and stuff like that, that I wouldn't even know where to find this kind of stuff, I guess, except for on eBay. Yes! The Protector. I love this movie, and I get flack for it because like people think it's like, oh, it's trashy, and like one of the things I love about this movie is the fact that it is trashy, and I think that the existence of this movie is a really interesting thing because it goes to show like, Golden Harvest hired an American director who did a low budget film that did really well. It was The Exterminator, right? And he tried to make like a similar kind of 80s grindhouse, like hard hitting. He liked like Clint Eastwood, Charles Bronson, those types of things. And they put Jackie Chan in it, and it's just weird. It's like very odd. But I think it's so fascinating that like someone made, Danny Aiello is in it, and like I really like those like grindhousey 80s movies, and like the fact that there's one with Jackie Chan in it and it's like doesn't really make a lot of sense. And so this, I would think that this is maybe the Hong Kong cut, because this is the Sally Ye character, because she's not in the American cut. So what happened was Jackie was like really dissatisfied with the movie, and he convinced Golden Harvest they should do some reshoots, I think. And James Glickenhaus was like, I'm not interested in doing that. So Jackie directed the reshoots, and so there's like two versions of the movie. And so here we have, wow. This is amazing. I'll show it to you instead of hoarding it for myself. Game Boy Kids. What is happening here? He's got a Super Soaker. Yes. Oh, that's Andy Lau too, man. I loved Super Soakers when I was a kid. I also have to point out to you that it says not suitable for children right there. I don't know if you can see that, but wow, this is amazing. And this is a VCD too. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this movie at all. So drop in the comments what I should expect from this movie and let me know, because I'm really, really excited for this one. Okay, so next up we have a book. Do I know how to read? I hope so. What do we have? What? Hell yes, the Essential Jackie Chan Source Book. And then up here it says, A Fan's Unauthorized Guide to the Ultimate Action Film Star. I'm not familiar with this book, honestly, and this is so cool. Hello, Jackie. What? Oh man, it goes through like all the movies? Wow. I'm not going to read too much of this right now because it's probably boring for you to just watch me looking at a book. But hey, look, there's Chow Yun-fat. This is so cool. I have like so much to dig into now. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so there's a couple more things left in this box. So, Monkey King, Hero is Back. I've never seen this one either, actually, believe it or not. I know it's like, I really love the 80s, 90s, and like, I've been discovering a lot of the 70s stuff with the 88 films releases and loving all that. But there's a lot of Jackie stuff that I just haven't seen, like, I did a brief foray into his more recent films, and I watched like Chinese Zodiac. And no offense to anyone who likes that movie, because if you like that movie, you like that movie, and everyone has different tastes. And like I said, I love The Protector, and a lot of people hate that movie. Chinese Zodiac was really not my cup of tea, and I didn't even finish. What I ended up doing was I watched like the first half an hour, and I was like, I can't do this. And so I just fast forwarded to like the stunt scenes and stuff. So I haven't seen this one, but I'm really excited for this. I like animation. I can watch it with my kids. Hey. Okay, so that's a DVD. No! Okay, are you kidding me? So this next thing is actually really hard to find, at least from my perspective as someone who has looked for it on eBay and stuff like that. What? And I actually had talked to the person who sent this box to me about this movie, because he has a YouTube channel and he showed this movie off. And I was like, what? You have that movie? I can't find that movie anywhere. What? Oh, man. And this is directed by Stanley Tong, who did it says right there, Super Cop and Rumble in the Bronx. What? Oh, man. Super Cop 2! I'm doing my opera voice now. That's how excited I am. Someone who watched my last video where I did my opera voice was like, oh, you're going full Pee Wee Herman. That's exactly what it is. Because that's what Pee Wee Herman would have done, right? Hi, Jerry. That's my really bad Pee Wee Herman impression. Pee Wee Herman was really big when I was a kid. So I had a bunch of random... Oh, stop it! These are sealed, too. Are you kidding me? So, as you can see behind me, I have the Cameron Ronson Super Cop Blu-ray, which I said the person who sent this box sent me that. And guess what? What? No, get out of here. Police Story 1 and 2... these are like among my favorite movies ever. The first 3 Police Story movies. Like truly, like I've been really, really planning forever to make a list of my 10 favorite Jackie Chan movies. And the reason I haven't done it yet is I haven't seen Project A in quite a while. But I have imminent plans to get my hands on the Eureka set and watch Project A and Project A 2 back to back. And then I think I'll be ready, because I've watched all of the other kind of like classic Jackie movies like recently. But it's like really hard for me not to put all the first 3 Police Story movies on my top 10, and I even sometimes think about putting First Strike on there, because that was the first Jackie Chan movie I saw. So it has like a lot of nostalgia value for me, and I just like the fight with the ladder and the snowmobile stuff, and like there's so much awesome stuff in that movie. So there's at least one more thing in this box. Let me dig it out. This is just redonkulous, and it's too kind. And anyone who sends me anything, honestly, I can't thank you enough. It's very humbling for me. And I mean, like I said, I know this is not like for me personally to like hoard in my study and stuff like that. But like still, the fact that people care about the fact that we're doing this and are excited about it has a lot of meaning to me. And it's been really incredible, like building this community and meeting like-minded people online. And like so many of the people who follow this channel, watch the videos, know so much more than I do. And I learn so much from them. And they've been putting me in touch with people like Rick Myers and Frank Zheng so I can conduct these interviews. And so it's really been an incredible experience for me. So the fact that someone would send all this incredible stuff is like very, very humbling to me. So what do we have here? I Am Jackie Chan, My Life in Action. Yeah, so you know what this is, if you know what this is. Jackie Chan with Jeff Young. It's a book by a guy named Jackie Chan about a guy named Jackie Chan. It's almost like that movie JCVD in book form. I haven't read this, and I've talked a lot about how I haven't read this and how, maybe I should be ashamed of myself because I like, I'm obviously a huge fan of Jackie Chan and his films, and like, this is just, look at all these pictures. Oh, man. I love reading books about movies. Like I said, I've been reading that James Bond book, and I've been reading City of Nets about Hollywood in the 40s. I recently read Easy Riders Raging Bulls, which is about Hollywood in the 70s. And so, and I don't know that much about the books about Hong Kong cinema. I read Rick Myers' book, Films of Fury, which I really liked. I did a review of. I think Rick Myers has really great insight into like analyzing films and stuff like that. So his like film analysis is pretty interesting stuff in there. There's Jackie there. And so, but, recommend books to me in the comment section down below that I should be reading about Hong Kong movies and martial arts movies and action movies and hello, saucy man, and stuff like that. I don't even, like, I'm so overwhelmed by this, I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much, honestly. Can't thank you enough. My name is Will, as you know, if you've been watching this video. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. I'm going to go and check all this stuff out and be totally overwhelmed by it and be really excited about adding it to our archives, scanning it, and all that fun stuff. We will see you next time.